Hello, and welcome to a review of Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. Right, as you can see, I have noted it down again to make this review a lot better than Asylum of the Daleks. Okay, so there we go. Got good points, as you can see. There are a lot more good points than the bad points. Right, let's start with the basic summary. The Doctor battles to save an unnamed spaceship and its impossible cargo of dinosaurs. Again, that's from the Sky recording description of the episode. So, it's not a very good basic summary, but what the hell. Right. Good points. Firstly, this is my main good point about this episode. The Brian character, Rory's dad, who is played by Mark Williams, who, as you may know if you're a Harry Potter fan like me, as you can see I've got two posters behind me there, there's one up there, but, you know, he plays Ron's dad, Arthur Weasley. So yeah, stats. If you don't like Harry Potter, whatever. This is probably one of my favourite opening scenes for an episode. When the dinosaur bursts through the wall, that's just brilliant. That's such a good opening scene. I love it. I like the design, how they graphically designed the dinosaurs. I really like how they did that. So I thought that was a job well done. I like the script. I like the script for Angels Manhattan. I like the script for this episode because I thought it was very funny script, and it's quite a clever script as well. It is a really funny script. This is probably one of the most randomest episodes of Doctor Who that's ever done. Mainly because, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just the most randomest episode. It's just full of, it's just random. Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, that's a random title. And it was quite childish as well. But childish in a good way. Because it's what made me like the episode, of its childishness. Because mainly some Doctor Who episodes are quite childish. But they do that. They try to make it childish in a funny way, but some episodes they just do it in a bad way, which makes it rubbish. Oh yeah, what I also liked, it's not really a bit I like, it's just a bit of maybe factual information, but I'm not sure if it is the actual beach, but the beach which is on the ship, which is the engine, that beach, I believe, is the Doomsday Beach, where we saw it in Series 2 in Doomsday and Series 4 in Journey's End. So yeah, that's interesting. I like the robots. Yeah, the robots. They were funny in places, but I put this more of a good point. I put the robots more of a good point because I suppose I could say I'm a bad point, but even though they were funny, their script was sometimes, their voice was quite annoying, and their script was a bit annoying, but I could have put that on my bad points, but I didn't really think that through. Right. I felt like the John, what was his name? John Riddell character, you know, the kind of cowboyish character from the West, from the Wild West. I liked his character, even though one of his characteristics is in my bad points, but overall I think he's quite a good character. What else did I like? I like the fact how, I know it's a bad thing in the episode, but I loved how it was a Silurian ship before, and then they all got murdered, and just for so the character Solomon, who just wants money. He's a sort of a bargain find. Well, I suppose what could you call him? A money hunter? I don't know. Yeah, so I quite like the fact that they were all murdered, and then the Solomon character did a genocide to all of the life forms, apart from the life forms which he wanted to sell and make profit. Yeah, I like the Solomon character. He was an evil bastard. I like Rory's the script which was given to Rory, because he was, I mean, even though I do like Rory, the scripts that are given to him are just boring. But this is one of his better scripts that he's been given. I mean, there are other scripts that he's been given which they're okay, but this one was probably the best script he's actually been given. What else? I love how they ride the dinosaur, because you see they actually ride the Triceratops, and now the Triceratops is one of my favourite dinosaurs, so I like all of you Triceratops fans, whatever. Yeah, that scene was cool. I love how they were how Brian somehow managed to have a golf ball on him and then threw it. That was cool. Oh, and I liked how the Triceratops sort of licked him, which was quite disgusting but funny. So yeah. What I also liked, even though it was quite an emotional scene, was how the dinosaur was killed, and the Doctor's reaction to it. That sort of hit me with an emotional impact, because my heart sort of, it was quite sad to see the dinosaur die. I was like, no, why? Yeah. Finally, I love at the end when they were looking out outside from the TARDIS to the Earth, and then you saw Brian eating sandwiches. Sitting on the edge of the TARDIS, and just having a cup of tea and some sandwiches. And then he actually went with the Doctor, like travelling around the world, and then he sent loads of postcards to Rory and Amy. I thought that was, I love how the way they did that. It's quite a funny scene. Right, bad points. Okay. Again, not many very bad points, because overall I did like this episode a lot, even though it was full of randomness. First one. How the hell did Solomon survive three raptors and didn't die instantly? Be realistic, whoever wrote this episode, because you know, 3 raptors, 1 person, you know, 1 human being. That person is fucked. Really fucked. Secondly, quite a cheesy little scene. Well, not little, but the way the John Waddell character is fighting the dinosaurs with Amy. He did that. That was such a. He did that really in a cheesy kind of way. He could have done it less cheesier. Another thing about the John Waddell character, one of his characteristics, even though I like him, he's a bit of a cocky sod sometimes in the episode. When it says, "Oh, this is a 2-man job," and then Amy shuts him up, and then she goes with him. I'm glad she did that. What to say? They didn't put at the end, even though this isn't really a massive point, but at the end, if you watch the episode quite a lot of times, you'll know that they did. Brian got like a postcard and sent it to Amy and Rory with a picture of the TARDIS and like some raptors or T-Rexes. And the TARDIS that they used wasn't the current TARDIS. If you notice that, then you'll know what I'm talking about, because it didn't. It was the David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston TARDIS, because it didn't have the St. John ambulance sign on it. So that's. I don't know why they didn't put it in there. But hey, so yes, that's the review for Dinosaurs in a Spaceship. Now I have to give the best performance and the rating. Best performance goes to Mark Williams, who played Brian Williams. So yeah, the reason being because he was probably the funniest character in the episode. I'm sure many people would agree with me. You know, there might even been other characters who are funnier, but it's still quite a comical episode. I really enjoyed it. So the rating I would give it 8.5 out of 10. Mainly because of its comedic effect. Because I really enjoyed that episode. I mean, I've just watched it now, and that's why I've done these notes. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll probably be doing some more reviews soon. So yes, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.